Flash news. Today is Tuesday, September 14th, 2021. And Flash news is brought to you by Class Racing Today, classracingtoday.com. Go to Class Racing Today on YouTube. Give us a like, give us a share. Check us out on Instagram, Class Racing Today. Flash news. My name is Bobby Fazio, and today's episode is brought to you by Drag Insights, draginsights.com. Data analytics, come check it out. All you need is an email address, get yourself a free account, and go in there and start looking around. New features being added every day. There's a couple new ones added just today, so be sure to go check them out. draginsights.com, all one word. All right, so we have a lot to cover here. Let's see what we got. First of all, we had the national event at Maple Grove Raceway, the Mopar Express Nationals, and let's see, our top qualifiers were in Stock Eliminator, Joe Martins in the A-Stick, 1969 Camaro. I love that car, and I love Joe Martins. He's a good guy. He was 1025 under the index to qualify number one. 1095 index, he went 992 with a 5. In Superstock, Factory Superstock D, 2017 Camaro, driven by Mr. Don Bellis. He was flying 1053 under. His 990 index, he went 884.7. So congrats to him. We had class eliminations in Superstock only. Not that many to rattle off, but I want to give them their little stage presence here, get them their recognition. So Superstock AH, Steve Camella. He beat Al Smith in the final of Superstock AH. Superstock H Automatic, Jeff Longini in his 1999 Firebird with a 346. Congrats, Jeff. He beat Marty Reinhardt. Superstock I Automatic, Lincoln Moorhead in his 87 Camaro. He and Byron Warner went at it. Byron Warner was 001 on the tree, and Lincoln Moorhead was 054 and got the win. Superstock J Automatic, Troy Huntsberry in his 1990 Camaro. Got the win over Roger Reese. Superstock K Automatic, Bob Cupp in his super cool 1965 Chevelle with a 327 in it. He got the win over Roy Kinslow. Superstock C Stock, so C Modified Stock, Charles Cockerham in a 1989 Sierra got the win over Kevin Cockerham. I don't know if they're brothers, father, son, but whatever they are in relation to each other. It was a close race. Charles went 966 at 137, and Kevin went 971 at 137, so only 500 separating them. GTG Automatic, Tom Boucher, the engine builder from Massachusetts, 1987 Camaro with a 454. He got the easy win over Pat Glade. I think Pat might have spun or broke something. Boucher went 966 at 116. GTH Automatic, Ronnie Huntsberry in the 06 Cobalt, got the win over Michael Iacono. They both went 971 at 132 and 134 miles an hour. However, Huntsberry had the tree by 12 thou and got the win, so that was a close race. GTI Automatic, Herbie Knoll got the win in his 87 Camaro over Shane Oakes. GTJ Automatic, Brian Warner got the win in his 1990 Camaro with a 350 over Jeff Eastburn, who's got a really nice Cobalt, 08 Cobalt. GTK Automatic, Kevin Panzino, 1992 Camaro, 994.9, beats a 994.2. He beats Russ Linky in the 07 Cobalt, beats him on a hole shot, 052 light to an 099 light. That was a really good race. A couple more. GTL Automatic, John Agnetta in the 98 Firebird. Got the win over Doug Linky. GTO Automatic, Doug Shervanek in the 81 Camaro. He's got the little 265, what do they call that? The baby LT1 motor. He went 1051.9, and Mike Walter, who he raced, was trip zip on the tree and went 1056.8. Shervanek was 47 on the tree, so that was a close race. Shervanek only won by about 200ths, I think. Factory Superstock D, Don Bellis got the win over Steve Zupka, who was a no-show, but Steve Zupka was the Never Rest Award. He got his car fixed in time for first round. Check that out. That should be on. That was on TV. I saw it. Factory Superstock E, Jonathan Allegrucci in his 2011 Challenger got the win over Dave Collette. And Factory Superstock F, Jerry Noonan in his 2015 Camaro got the win over Bob Letelier. And then the stick combo, I was the only stick shift car, so I got the win, even in class single. I brought back the old class singles from back in the day. But I went 1065 at 107 miles an hour to get that win. The auto combo was Mark Lebrecht, and he was really flying in his 2000 Chevy S10. And he went 10.09 on an 1110 index. That's GT-TC. He was 1 second under the index against Jeff Lawrence in his 88 Mustang with a 351 Cleveland. Jeff was 99.6 under. Close race. Mark Lebrecht had the tree by a little bit and got the win. And then last but not least, our factory stock combo, Anthony Bongiovanni, was 0.27 on the tree and ran 8.75. He was 89 under. Ed Longani Sr. was 0.32 on the tree and went a 9.48. He was 86 under. So Bongiovanni was 89 under. Longani was 86 under. Bongiovanni got the win and had the tree by a little bit. Bongiovanni runs a 2014 Cobra Jet Mustang. Ed Longani has a pretty cool 1974 Duster. So that's it for our class eliminations from the Nationals. And let's go over the results. This is my favorite part. All right, in Stock Eliminator, Joe Santangelo, man. That guy, he's pulling away in the points. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to catch him, but he had a showdown with Allison Dahl. Santangelo's 0.20 on the tree. 009 on the tree. She runs a 10.58.0 on a 10.60, so she broke out by 2 hundredths, and Santangelo was safe by 6 thousandths. So a heck of a race, as you would expect from those two. Both of them were on the brakes, taking the stripe, as you may all see on TV in a couple weeks. And then in Super Stock, I pulled it off. I'm on cloud 9. I run a 65 Mustang Super Stock L stick shift car, and I had to square off against Jonathan Alagrucci, a really nice guy, in his 2011 Dodge Drag Pack Challenger with the V10 in it. So I dialed a 1061. I was 038 on the tree, not my best performance, and I went a 1062.7. So I was over by 17, and I actually did run it out. I was fist pumping the whole way down the track. I don't even know if I hit my shifts right, but I was going to shut it off at 1,000 foot like any normal person would. But I figured, hey, maybe we can try and get that right on the money award. That's worth a couple $100, right? So I figured I would try to go dead on with a 0 while I was fist pumping. And John Alagrucci was 003 red. He went 927 on a 925. So my dream came true, and I got my first win. You guys probably have seen it. I've been, sharing it. I've been ecstatic. The outpouring, the text messages, the phone calls, people that I didn't even knew if they knew that I even existed, are like calling me and texting me. Like this is like my birthday times 10. You know when you're on Facebook and everybody's saying happy birthday to you and it makes you feel special for a day? This is like that times 10. This is like the greatest thing that's ever happened to me in my racing career by far, and it was the only thing I ever wanted to accomplish in my racing career. So I still can't believe it happened. I am like, I don't even know if I could ever put it into words. So that was cool. I won class. I got the class Wally, and I got the big Wally. So I got 2 in one weekend. If you had ever told me that would have happened to me, I would have told you were nuts. And there was actually class contingency, by the way. I had to fill out a contingency form for winning class at this national event, which I didn't think that was, I thought that was only at Gainesville and Indy and a Jeg Sports National. So if anybody knows anything about that, that's pretty cool. Because there was about 4 manufacturers on there that were actually paying for me. So that was sweet. And then the real contingency, I do like a minor question about that, because obviously I'm not used to it. I saw more manufacturers on the website, like on the NHRA Racer website, than were actually on the form. So does that mean like they're under the, that says that they're paying for super stock and winner and runner up, but they weren't on my form. And I went back to double check because I knew I wasn't crazy, and I saw a couple of them, like just off the top of my head, like K&N oil filters. I run their oil filter, I have their sticker on the car, and I know I saw them on the contingency sheet, but they weren't on the list when I checked it off. So I don't know, maybe I'll try and reach out to some of them and see what's going on. Other than that, I thought we were all going to be sharing pasta in the winner's circle, because I like, it was literally, I thought they were going to wave an Italian flag over the stage, because Fazio versus Allegrucci in the final. Joe Santangelo won stock. Frankie Aragona won comp eliminator. Taylor Iacono won super comp. Tom Martino won top dragster, and those are all the ones I can remember off the top of my head. So it was like pretty crazy. I thought we were going to have a little festival with pork sandwiches afterwards. All right, next race. Let's see where we are now. Division 5. Division 5 was running in Earlville, Iowa. Top qualifiers. Steve Schultz, C front-wheel drive stock, 2003 Monte Carlo. Goes 1395 on a 15-15 index. He's 119.6 under the index. Good thing for him he didn't go 4,000s quicker, or he would have gotten hit with horsepower. Super stock, GTA automatic Rick Johnson in the 1968 Barracuda. He went 861.8 on a 970. He was 108 under. In stock eliminator, we had a heads-up final. We all love heads-up finals. I just hate heads-up runs like I had at the last race there, and I lost in the 4th round because of it. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to this race. Heads-up final, Larry DeForest, 2010 Mustang. 044 on the tree. Oh, this is factory C. Factory stock C, by the way. So the index is 1030. Larry DeForest, 2010 Mustang. He goes 044 on the tree and runs a 932 with a 1 at 142 miles an hour. Ryan Montford, 2013 Copo. So we had the Ford versus Chevy. Montford's 028 on the tree, goes 935 for at 141 miles an hour. So very close race. Montford had the tree by 16, and he was behind by 33. So what are we looking at? 17 thousandths margin of victory. Man, great heads-up final. Congrats, Larry DeForest. Then Superstock, Ricky Decker in the 94 Camaro, Superstock I-Automatic. Now this run seemed weird to me. He beat Larry Hodge in Superstock K-Automatic 1984 Monte Carlo. Larry Hodge is 038 on the tree. Ricky Decker's 163 on the tree. It says Larry Hodge dialed a 10 flat. So I look back, and I think Larry Hodge had a heads-up run in the semifinal. Did he forget to put his dial in on the window? Is that what happened here? Because if so, that's really unfortunate. He got through that heads-up run the round before, and if he did forget to put the dial in on the window, that allowed Ricky Decker to just sit on the tree and get an easy win. Or it's just a typo on Drag Race Central. I don't know. But congrats to Ricky Decker on another win. That guy is killer. Division 7. There was a double race out in Arizona, and it was like 150 degrees there every single day. They didn't get a huge car count. But, man, I don't know how you survive races like that there. I hope everybody was drinking a lot of water. Number 1 qualifier, M Stock Automatic, Angelo Phillips in a 1978 Volare. 1195.6 on a 1285, 89.4 under. And then Superstock, GTL Automatic, Caleb Mazeris in a 1993 Dodge Daytona. Goes 81 under, the 1105 index, 1023 with a 9. Now, in race 1, Stock Eliminator, we have another heads-up final. Kyle Rizzoli, who you may have seen on Class Racing Today interview, a Drag Insights driver interview this morning. He was 067 on the tree, and when a 1014.8 on the 11 flat index, he was 85 under. In his 69 Camaro, he raced against Doug Lambeck, who was 072 on the tree. Neither driver too stellar on the tree. Lambeck went 1023 with a 1 on the 11 flat index in his 69 Camaro. So Kyle Rizzoli was a little better on the tree. Frank, Tom Ferrugia runs factory Superstock F, and he went a 941.2 on a 943 dial after he red lit. 035 red. Okay, that was race number 1. Race number 2, number 1 qualifier, another interview you may have seen recently. E-Stock Automatic, 1970 Camaro driven by Shelby Williams. Nice girl right there. I met her in Indy, and hopefully you watched her interview. She went 89.2 under her 1170 index, so she went a 1080 with an 8 to qualify number 1. And then Kayla Mazeris qualified number 1 again in her 1993 Dodge Daytona, going 1023.0 on the 1105, so she was 82 under the index. Stock Eliminator, final round. Chris Ashley in an H stock automatic 1990 Camaro gets the win over Errol Farmer in his 1970 Barracuda D stock automatic. Chris Ashley's 029 on the tree, runs 1161.4 on 1157, and Errol Farmer is 033 on the tree, runs an 11015 on a 1097. Both drivers were a little bit off, and Chris Ashley was a little bit closer. He got the win. Congrats, Chris Ashley. And then Super Stock, Battle of the Killers. Kyle Rizzoli, who just won in stock the day before, now wins in Super Stock. There's no stopping this guy. 1969 Camaro Super Stock C Automatic with the 427, 951.7 on a 950 dial-in. He's got an 032 light. Jimmy D. Frank in the 2010 Cobalt Super Stock C Modified, 021 on the tree, 907 with a 4 on a 904. Jimmy D. Frank's got the tree by 11 thou. He's just a little bit over his dial. A little bit too much, 34 over his dial, whereas Kyle Rizzoli was only 17 over his dial. Kyle Rizzoli gets the win. Congrats, Kyle Rizzoli. All right, let's take a look at the points real quick. See where we are here. All right, number one in stock and super stock, Joe Santangelo. He's over 600 points here. 601 points in stock. Then we got Scott Burton, Wes Neely, Marion Stevenson, and Jeff Harrington rounding out the top 5. Super stock, Santangelo, Ricky Decker. Ricky Decker's only 2 points behind. So very close up there. Anthony Bertozzi's number 3. Scott Burton. Scott Burton's top 5 in both. Wow. Congrats, Scott Burton. And number 5 is Kent Hanley, Division 1. Factory stock. That's not right. Factory stock is importing something different for me. It's saying Steve Torrance, Brittany Force, Billy Torrance, Justin Ashley, and Leah Pruitt. That wouldn't make any sense. So we'll have to find factory stock. I'll have to post that one later. They would be a lot cooler if they were running factory stock. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. And then there was one other thing I wanted to cover. I can't remember what it was. So let's go into what we have this weekend. We got Charlotte, NTK, NHRA, Carolina Nationals, Concord, North Carolina. So we are stacking up the races back to back to back to back. I don't know. Like, I wish I could hit all these races. This is just crazy. I don't know how NHR down to Charlotte. I think they get a break after this one. But anyways, Concord, North Carolina, September 17th to the 19th. We have Division 6, Firebird Raceway, Boise, Idaho. And that's September 17th to the 19th. As far as I know, my notes say they were running class there. So let me know if that's still true or false. I wrote all these notes down at the beginning of the season, and I don't know what changed. And then last but not least, we have our National Open, the Pennsylvania Dutch Classic. This race has been going on at Maple Grove Raceway for a long time. I think 40-something years, maybe 50 years, who knows. I was fortunate enough to win it 2 times. I won it in 2012, and I won it in 2016. PC Richard & Sons, a big sponsor of it. I don't think I can go this weekend. I'm still trying to figure out the rest of my race schedule for this year, and I want to hit some more national events and some other events to do more reporting. So it's getting difficult. It's getting busy. So maybe I will be there. I don't know. I don't have a plan for this weekend just yet. I do know that we have to maintenance these cars, and I'm in New Jersey right now, so I need to get back to Pennsylvania and help Dad work on the cars and get them ready for perhaps Virginia doubleheader in a couple weeks. So that is it. That's it for Flash News tonight. I just wanted to cover that. The well wishes that I've been getting have been mind blowing. I'm so honored, flattered, in shock that I won. Like I said, I think I burned up 10 years of luck in this race this weekend, and some of my opponents will probably tell you the same thing. But hey, there was 10 years where I had no luck at that race, so I guess God was putting it all together for me. So what a year it's been. Everybody is telling me all I had to do was get married to win a national event, and I guess they were right. So it's just an amazing feeling. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I know you're probably sick of hearing me, but if you guys could share all the NHRA's posting the final rounds. So they posted the Santangelo, Allison Dahl final. They posted mine and Allegrucci's final. view them, share them. I want NHRA to know that we have an audience for stock and super stock drag racing. I'm always going to do my part to try and spread the word on what we do and get people, I know you guys already know what it is. I'm trying to get people that don't know what it is to find out what it is. All right. And that's what was great about us running final rounds on Sunday. That was the most people I ever raced in front of. I'm not going to lie. I never saw so many people in the stands before when I pulled into a water box. And it was a great feeling. And then when I came up the return road and everybody's high-fiving me, asking me about the car, I was trying to, while I was waiting to go get my picture taken, I was trying to, tell people about stock and super stock, the rules, the cars. I mean, Santangelo's car was right there in front of me. That car is gorgeous and does nice wheelies. I mean, it was the perfect setup right there for educating a whole bunch of people that may not have known what stock and super stock were. Now they do. There were thousands of people in the stands there. And I was able to hurry up and shout out classracingtoday.com while I still had the microphone in my face. So hopefully some of you people that were in the stands are watching this right now. All right, guys, that's it. This was Flash News. Today was Tuesday, September 14th. My name is Bobby Fazio. Flash News was brought to you by Drag Insights. Go to draginsights.com or send me a message. Send me your email address. I'll send you a username and password. Get in there and check it out. .90 cars. You guys are absolutely going to love this. I should stop sharing this with stock and super stock racers. Stock and super stock racers, don't go on Drag Insights. You're going to hate it. You'll hate it. .90 cars. You guys are going to love it, though. All right. Check us out on Instagram, Class Racing Today. Check us out on YouTube, Class Racing Today. Give us a like. Give us a share. I think that's it. T-shirts, stickers. If you need any of that stuff, send me an email. Send me a message, and we'll get one out to you. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it. And take care. Good luck at Charlotte. Good luck at Idaho, Boise, and good luck at the Dutch Classic this weekend at Maple Grove. Have a good one, guys.